My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is March 19, 2024. It is exactly 2 p.m. I started recording something earlier in the morning, and there was a long thread that I did not expect, and it was very interesting to share with you. So I went along with the thread, and I'm in the middle of editing it as well. Let's go on Twitter. All right, so I see here Harry and Meghan are trending. King Charles is trending. That's Prince Harry. What's going on? This is not on my list. I just want to see what's going on here. Okay, what's that? Oh, that's regarding Harry's visa.
Niel Gardiner, a member of the Heritage Foundation that's been harassing Prince Harry, forgot to switch his burner account, and turns out he's running a Poor Nile Meghan Sussex hate account.
Really?
What I really don't like, and what I find hard to make peace with, is that there are some people on one end of the spectrum who are sitting behind their keyboards writing dangerous or defamatory headlines, knowing that it's going to work as clickbait because any context in the rest of the article protects them and there's nothing you can do about it. And at the other end of the spectrum, you have Nobel Prize winners like Maria Ressa, who's literally putting her life on the line, and war correspondents who again are putting their lives on the line to bring us the truth. So that, to me, is the spectrum. And my life has been covered by this end of the spectrum, which I will be damned if those journalists are going to ruin journalism for everybody else because we depend on it so much.
We've always said the Venn diagram of Meghan haters, MAGAs, and Brexiters is a cycle. I always know they're all connected. I'm not surprised by that. What? Let me see here. Okay, has yours been released to the American people? Since we are the transparency train, start with yours, then get Melania, a ticket, Elon too, effing hell, the Osborns, the list is endless. What? What the hell? There's the word here or something, and there's the word here again, your small self, and release that hard on you. What the Okay, Moan, they can look at any of my travel documents and not find any drugs, arrests, or bad behavior, none. What? These people, look at the thing that this guy wrote. And tagged Niel Gardiner. Oh my God. So there's this guy here. Who is this person? How did she snake her way into the royal family? Talking about, what in the hell? Okay, so there's all of that. Former aide to Margaret. Let's see here. Haha, good one. You did this. Haha. Okay, so there's all of that. Look like Neil, aka Palmer, ran away. Why are they all women and their other personas? Maureen, Dorothy, and now Pamela. LOL, do not mess with the squad. Maureen Eden was exposed a couple of years ago. Now it's Pamela Gardiner. Oh my God. This is shocking. Can this be reported to the American authorities? But they're running everything. They're running everything. Let me see the comment here. Yeah, identify theft and impersonification. Surely the UK government can do something. This man is running an active hate campaign against the wife of the son of the king, who is fifth in line of session. The Trump authority, surely. I know, they're not gonna do anything. Oh my goodness. All right, so let me go back to my list. So that sort of sums up everything else, I think. Okay, so what is that now? Okay, Poor Nile and Eden, this is what it has come to, being at their big ages, having burner account to smear Harry and Meghan Sussex, who live a continent away, non-taxpayers funded. Prince Harry feels sad for you, and Meghan is enjoying her great garden. Let's listen to this.
In some royal breaking news this evening, the wife of the brother of the husband of the sister of the Princess of Wales, no, I know, just bear with me on this, has spoken out about Meghan Markle's Netflix show. Don't ask. Vogue Williams expressed her concerns at a fruit platter that Meghan prepared for the children when all she can rustle up for her kids is Rice Krispies and Cheerios in the same bowl. Desperate attempt to stay relevant, the ex-wife of Brian McFadden and failed reality TV star also shared her disgust at people that wear jumpers over their shoulders. She's also confused about how everything on the show is perfect. It's called a TV show, hun. Had you have not flopped on the television, you would know what it's all about. Kate, love, if you want to slag Meghan off, just do it yourself. Don't get your second cousin's twice-removed dog to do it. So, Catherine, are you jealous that Meghan's better at Photoshop than you are? We haven't forgotten, love. What's the main takeaways from this story? Meghan's still getting a series 2. Vogue, who are you? And Catherine, how low can you go? More on this at 10.
Anyway, oh my God, there's so much mess going on. Great, we need world media to expose the fact that the UK journalists are using burner accounts to attack Harry and Meghan. This is what I'm saying sometimes. It's a small group that making it seem like it's a lot of people. It's not just unprofessional, it's downright bizarre. How is this not a bigger scandal?
Well, while we some of us just discover this type of tactic that's going on, meanwhile, this been going on for a very long time. They capture everything. It's the same group that's running everything everywhere. In the US, now, in the US, before in the UK. So you have the GOP, you have, what do you call them in the UK? The Tories. Even though they have, it's a mess. Let's just say it's a mess. A whole bunch, the same group are running everything. This is why they capture every form of social media, form of communication, so to keep you in the blind. But now you're discovering it by yourself. Okay? So in the previous tweet, we have, there was a question that was asked, why they're not doing anything similar to that. Okay? You have the GOP in the US who's running all part of the government. Okay? The House, the Senate, and the presidency. And then all the judges, Supreme Court judges, well, not all, majority of the Supreme Court judges are MAGAs. So they're running everything. So they're just gonna continue with their lies and keep their folders, whatever it is, they're just gonna focus on their objective. All right? So it's up to you guys to make sure you get the proper information and get the right people in office. That's all. But for now, we're gonna see a whole bunch of mess. This is why a lot of African American, 92%, said they're just minding their own business right now, because we saw it.
Right, let me just go through them. Maybe I should take some screenshot for you guys. Okay, I love seeing Meghan enjoying St. Patrick's Day by making dedicated treats for her family.
She visited Trinity College, Dublin in 2013 to receive the Bram Stoker Medal for her work in suit, and returned in 2018 with Prince Harry, where she met the President of Ireland and the Taoiseach.
So there's all of that. That's nice. And there's that. And the other one is the video from her, let's see. Yeah, from her IG. So what is that here? Has the man they call Thatcher's T-boy done a Richard Eden and his zeal to tear down Prince Harry and Meghan? Busted. Okay, I think I have this. Okay, so let's focus on the visa one. Okay, and then I'll go on my list, because I think I have that somewhere on my list. Busted. Niel Gardiner's burner account blunder. Let's go into that. Oh dear, has Niel Gardiner just done a full-blown Richard Maureen Eden, because it sure looks like he may have just accidentally replied on the wrong account. Classic burner account blunder. I'm telling you, God is good. Let's break it down. Someone puts a question to Niel how do you pronounce it? Niall or Neil? I think that's Niall. Niall, and then like a clockwork, up pops outrage response from what looks like a random pro-royalist account angrily insisting that their travel record are squeaky clean. Sorry, what? Who was even asking about your travel history, Pamela? And why does this reply sound suspiciously like it was meant to come from someone defending themselves rather than some unrelated bystander? It's giving a sock puppet. It's giving accidental self-on. It's giving I forgot to switch account before answering. If Niall really is out here pulling a Palmer, it means he's not just stalking, harassing, and abusing Prince Harry and Meghan under his own name. He's also running a burner account to create the illusion of support. Tragic, desperate, and frankly not even subtle. Time for some transparency. Now care to confirm how many patriotic royalist account you've got running, or we're about to see a mass deletion spree? I mean, right now, I think they feel like they are safe because they're people. You got Elon, who's running Twitter. You got the House, the Senate, and the presidency are MAGA. So I think he feels safe now under all of that. Let's see the comment. Illusion of support. Not sure about this one. Seems to me that the racist loser is a complete psychotic hater. Okay, so there's more here. They all sound the same and phrasing their words, so I think they are the same bots. Yes, he did. He has a hate channel too. That's an ad. Okay, so now I'm gonna focus on my list. This is what I have, and I'm gonna have to insert those tweets that I just shared with you, which were not on my list. So I'm gonna start here. Let me pause for a second. All right, while I was putting some of the things on my list, and I grabbed that one as well. So let me share it with you. This you now, Gardiner? This you now, Pamela Gardiner? There's that. Okay. So this is the guy that's been going to court asking Harry, asking to see Harry's visa application and stuff. Okay, he should be removed from the Heritage Foundation. This is not acceptable behavior. He is abusing his position to bully Harry and Meghan. Shameful. In my humble opinion, Heritage Foundation is pretty much the royal family. Okay, they created under that sort of disguise as if they are completely different. You see the mayhem that's going on in the US? They're part of that mess. I don't think they have much standard left. They are Project 2025. Yeah, that's it. This person gets it. I was told that they are great in college and use them for research. I feel robbed of my time using their resources. The thing is that it's just a pretense. Right now, it's in full blown. Okay, they don't want who create Project 25.
I mean, if you look back, okay, certain commercials that's been shown where they support the vets, they're raising money for vets. I forgot some of those organizations that I used to see a lot of commercials for the vets and things like that. Okay, they're not gonna show you who they are right away. They're gonna integrate with you to be, they're gonna listen to your concern and what's worrying you, and they're gonna be part of it, and they're gonna try to create to align. That's it, to align with you. And then little at a time they're giving you they're manipulating you to make you feel certain way, the way that they want to get you to the point where they want you to be. Okay, they're not gonna come out full blown and show themselves. They're gonna align with you, integrate with you, mellow with you, hang out with you, do all sort of things to make you feel certain way, and then at the same time they are manipulating you. If you look back some old commercials about vets, how they support vets, what are their names? I can't think of their names, but once they get you to the point where they need you to be, and then you already been brainwashed, I will say, and then they could manipulate you. Just look at the MAGAs, that's all.
Okay, remember Prince Harry said they create the news. Here now Pamela is doing exactly that. He retweeted that Prince Harry is a what? and then tries to get his visa canceled. Wow. Okay, I didn't say a word here, one of the words that was written. Who is the person on the right? He is stealing the photo. That is Niel's Pamela. Yep, there's all of that. Okay, so now I'm going on my list. This is crazy. Those tweets that I just mentioned at the beginning, they're brand new. So now this is what I created since yesterday. Never trust the gutter British press when it comes to Harry and Meghan. The wags can tell the truth if it hits them in the ass. They are just going for a clickbait story, and their puppet readers take it as gospel. CBS is not bothering to fact check and instead going along with the... Is there more? That's it. So, she continued, with the British wags' lies, making them just as bad as the gutter British press. It's disgraceful. As of now, okay, we could forget about real news in the US from mainstream media. Forget it. It's done with. That's an ad. Okay, I think CBS just learned a lesson. They should have learned from the APP downgrade of trustworthiness of KP sources to North Korea and Iranian standard. Think twice, American media. American media is done. It's done with. Okay, gone are the days when the palace could be quoted as reliable. The US is done with their information. Okay, so this is what they retweeted here. Media outlets like CBS have issued editor's notes correcting false claims that Prince Harry's visa record were being released. Niel Gardiner's misinformation is making reputable news sources look unreliable. Let's see here. No, Prince Harry's visa record are not being released despite media claims. Okay, in February, President Trump ruled out deporting Harry, saying he would, quote, leave him alone, adding he's got enough problem with his wife, she's terrible. Meghan has been a vocal critic of Mr. Trump. I never heard... did I miss something? Has Meghan ever talked about Trump? The only thing I could say, she has said for people to vote. That was like, what, a couple years ago? But maybe I'm missing something.
Most Americans dislike the idea of celebrities being treated differently from anyone else, and Harry's fame and profile makes this case the ideal window into DHS conduct. The Heritage Foundation's Gardiner argued, if DHS granted Harry special treatment, the implications are obvious. It has likely granted such treatment in the past to others sufficiently famous or sufficiently politically aligned, and will likely continue to do so.
Editors note this story has been updated to reflect that court documents related to Prince Harry's immigration status has been released. An earlier version of this story incorrectly stated the release will include immigration records.
What I'm thinking here as I'm editing it, one of the things many of these people have done, okay, they will put the false information out, okay, and then maybe a day later, they correct it, but in a low profile to cover their butt so they don't get sued. Okay, sometimes many of these things are done purposely. Put the false information out first, and then later on come back, correct it so they could cover their butt. Alright, so these are the tactics the UK has used many times.
Okay. Disappointed and CBS News never copy and paste a British tabloid. All they do is lie. They should listen to Harry. They need to add another correction as Princess Meghan has not been vocal. Thank you. That's why I was like, maybe I missed something. The only time I remember she was saying something about voting was, she didn't say people, how did she put it? Was before the 2020 election or something like that? I don't know. I'll show you the thumbnails of what I'm thinking of and when I mention it in one of my videos. Okay, vocal critics of anyone. She was asked one question almost a decade ago and has never mentioned that person again. Alright, shame on those American outlets that gave oxygen to this nonsense. Lazy journalism copied from untrustworthy British tabloid. Do better. Won't hold my breath though. Like I said, they have something. Okay, they have something on those medias, those CEOs, and you know, those little black book that Maxwell there's something in it. This is like a blackmail for those people to comply. Okay, this is something I've been saying for a very long time. So let's leave that alone. But we're still talking about the visa thing. Let's go to another tweet. But as far as mainstream media in the US, it's done. Okay, just think is a continuation of what happened in the UK is transfer right here in the US. Okay, Niel Gardiner, aka Pamela, is here reposting his tweet. Let me say this: Prince Harry is father the Prince Harry. Okay, let me say this: Prince Harry, his father, the king, and the king's brother are above the law. They also take money from taxpayers and will get increased in 2025 when normal people get cut. So please stop with this nonsense. Okay, what is that? All right, let's see here. There's Niel Gardiner here. Prince Harry immigration application should be released to the American people. No. Okay, you took this to court already. Why is he repeating this again? That was yesterday. He went to court and the judge denied him that. So why is he still talking about it? American people don't care about his visa. Okay, if he's here legally, I'm sure, everything should be okay. Alright, there should be full transparency, accountability. He's fine. The key question remains whether he lied on his application, was giving proof. Okay, if anyone think someone could do anything worse than what we have as a president, you must be joking. Okay, he is the worst of the worst, and he's holding the highest office. Okay, when Harry was young, that's when he did his thing. Nobody cares about his drugs. So many other states in the US, drugs are legal. So nobody cares about this. As a matter of fact, people are worrying more about getting their jobs and do other things. And Harry is here providing job to some people. Okay, because he's running a business, a foundation and things like that. People are working for him. So shut the hell up, this guy. Oh my God. Deny, get a life. He went to court. The judge denied him due to privacy. I covered these things already. Okay, so there's more stuff about visa. What is that? King of Clowns. Are you happy with Harry's visa code document? Let's see here. Okay, so that's a video. Everything is like redacted. Alright, so it's the same thing here. Let's pause that GIF. Princess Diana and playing with them folks. They should be repenting. Alright, what a lying pig, forehead, dumb. There's the A word, clown, hilarious. That's an ad. Alright, let's go to the next one. Still talking about visa. I'm eating oatmeal. This visa thing is just another way of trying to control Harry. They cannot accept that Harry is happy and has moved on with his life and he is not going back. The British Garter press are absolute embarrassment. Talk about having eggs, all of their faces full. There's the laugh here. Alright, so there's no comment. That's a retweet. Okay, so anyway, about those visa records, there's a laugh here. The judge. Did they release them? Plaintiffs have not established public interest as defined by the FOIA and disclosure of record. Plaintiff alleged that the record should be disclosed as public confidence and the government will suffer or establish whether the Duke was granted preferential treatment. This speculation by plaintiff does not point to any evidence of government misconduct. The record, as explained above, do not support such an allegation, but show the regulatory process involved in reviewing and granting immigration benefits, which was done in compliance with the Immigration and Nationality Act. There's the code here and applicable rules and regulations. And there's a laugh here. So did the judge release something? They redacted almost everything. What date is that? That recently. Yesterday. So all of this was going on yesterday? Everything is redacted. Redacted. They redacted everything. Everything. Oh my Lord. Okay, records plenty have not established public interest as defined by. Okay, so the same thing they copy from. They copy this and put it as the caption. Oh my goodness. Okay, this whole visa thing is just a witch hunt, always has been. They cannot and will not accept that Harry is not going back to the UK. And I remember, I know who it is, but I don't want to say his name because I don't have the clip to put it right after I say it. There's a presenter in the UK who said, oh, don't worry. He mumbled it under his mouth after saying something, a discussion that was happening. Oh, he was like, oh, don't worry. Once Trump get in office, he's going to be deported. I remember that. So they know the plan. All of them know the plan. They knew the plan. But the thing is that Harry had followed all the rules and regulation. And the best thing about this, okay, as much of an annoyance as it was, because for taking it to court, I cover it. Go into one of my videos. I don't remember the thumbnails of those videos that I cover. The process, because he went to DHS and DHS, did proper procedures and said no due to privacy. Okay, and then went to the next level. I forgot which office, and they give him the same thing. And then he went to court, and then through the court process, the judge was like, every office that Niel Gardiner went to were following proper procedures. Okay, were doing proper procedures, so they were doing things under the law. And then I think they tossed the thing out. Okay, and you know what's best about this? As much of a headache as it was, they did it before Trump get in office. Because if Trump was in office, they would try to do... Well, there's some judges that's still following the rule of law. So maybe the same thing would have happened. So there's like people are laughing. Good. Now I hope this grave infraction is finally laid to rest. Looks like it's back to green waffles. There's that. That's an ad. There's this. Okay. It's not like Niel Gardiner interests or the British media. Mind your own business, Nile. Okay, oh Danny boy, your ass is showing again. Then Wooten reminding us why he was cast as the shadows. They know absolutely nothing about anything. Serious question, are those pictures legit? Asking for a friend because they did not give Niall a comma to lie in, not even a period. Okay, that is true. They black everything. They forgot Meghan's... That's right. They forgot Meghan's niece, Ashley, is an immigration lawyer who have made sure everything was in compliance. Yep, that's exactly that. I've said this in some other videos. Okay, I hope it was worth it. There's that. Nile Gardiner. Stupid face. That's that. Perfect. Matter closed. That's right. The squad are laughing. Okay, anyone check Nile Gardiner and Lizzie Candy? All right, say what? All right, so let's go to the next one. This thread was a very good one. Oh my God, I haven't shared much on my community, but I don't have time. There's that. Did you read this place? It explained what happened after he cut the king's beads. Everything is redacted. Okay, this is extra. Let's finish with that. Still about visa. Okay, is he the palace errand boy? Know your place, T-boy. Oh my God, the squad or something. Okay, that was the retweet. When can we expect FOI into how Elon M came to the US on the student visa while not a student? Gardiner's obsession with Harry is highly unprofessional. And THF, where is it? Is it the... Okay, they need to look into who he is actually working for. He knew those documents were redacted and deliberately misled the public. Exactly. Okay, got fresh coffee. Okay, that's an ad. There's that. Poor Nile does not have the head for journalism. He's got the casing, but not the brain. Now, run along, big head. I was thinking something about Meghan's niece. Look, God is good. God is good. Look at this. All the people that Meghan has around her are the people that, that she needs to have around her. Of all things, she is an immigration lawyer. Of all things. Can you imagine that? My goodness. Soon getting a candy medal from Charlie and Willie. Okay? Wilhelmina. Okay? Wilhelmina. All right, he looks more like Pamela and his picture: unauthentic, mediocre, delusional, dishonorable, and untrustworthy. The loser. All right, let's go to the next one. The squad are just laughing. Oh my goodness. Oops. Okay, I have one more after that. Okay, the squad are laughing about it. Ha ha ha. Are they going to accuse Trump of protecting Harry? Laughing my ass off. This is through the courts. Okay, that I know they cannot touch Harry on this aspect, because they know not only Harry is a high profile, he has money to defend himself, and the nonsense that Trump is doing, the court told him to stop. Literally, the court told Trump to stop deporting people, but he's doing it anyway. You know why he's doing it anyway? Because many of these people don't have the money to hire a lawyer. So he's doing it anyway. But the court has told him to stop. But right now, he's doing his thing. But in the long run, this thing might come back to haunt him. What Trump is doing. And some of the people around his circle, I guess they feel like they got all their bases covered. They feel comfortable to do those nonsense. All right, so let's see here. Epic fail. Oh my God, that's Lomo. I don't want to play it. It's the same redacted things. All right, Trump is a very smart in his tactic. This is one person, immigrant, he will not dare do his stupidity on. Not only Harry has money. Oh, I forgot. Look at this. 11 hours ago. I've completely forgot I wrote this. Okay, not only Harry has money to defend himself, but the groups, military, regular, everyday people that are behind him, Trump will not dare. Okay? He's doing all the other things to people who don't have the platform, who don't have the money, and things like that. He's deporting them. But Harry, that's one person he will not dare. Okay, there's that. Margaret Thatcher, T-boy, needs to get a life. There's that. Oh my God, did Harry really and when? Shocking. Oh, that's funny. And the thing is that Harry didn't have to do anything. As long his documents is in proper, is done accurately, and this guy is running around like a chicken without its head and then get denied anyway. HRH, the Prince Harry and his royal wife are powerful folks on earth. They should be treated with utmost respect. All right. So there's that. This is my last one. Meanwhile, pedo and coward Prince Andrew will probably never travel to the US again, especially in New York. Epstein file, Epstein list, Jeffrey Epstein. What's that? What year was that? 2019. These are old. Why are they mentioning it again? Date 2024. The major reason Prince Andrew will likely never set foot in the United States again. The Duke of York rarely leaves the confines of royal life. Okay, so this is old. What year? 2025. That's earlier this year. Prince Andrew, Jeffrey Epstein link has disgraced dukes petrified to step foot on U.S. soil. Expert. Right. So February 2025. Disgraced Prince Andrew terrified to visit the U.S. Okay, they're repeating the same thing. Trump is president. Look what did with Tate. Andrew is probably negotiating a pardon as we speak. But Trump will pardon him. But guess what? What about New York? New York. Okay? So he still has issue with New York. Because remember when Virginia Giuffre was suing him, it was in New York. And this is one of many reasons I talk about this. When the governor race was going on, you see all those groups, okay, was trying to get to the governorship. And they lost. And we have what we have now. And they went after Cuomo, who was the governor at that time. It was Cuomo who allowed people to... there was a law that was changed to allow Virginia Giuffre to sue Andrew. Okay? Even though the time had expired. So he extended it. It's through that Virginia Giuffre was able to sue Andrew. So in New York, the things that they accuse Andrew of is still stand. Okay? It's a state crime that he did. So Trump, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying what I know so far. Go to some of my old videos on APTS Sussex. Well, this video is going to be on APTS Sussex. Okay, Andrew is probably negotiating a pardon as we speak. If he had any sense. His brother, the king, has invited the Orange Menace to Balmoral what's to bet Andrew will be there, and the result will be withdrawal of all charges against him. Okay, let me. The thing I was looking for to see if it's a state or something like that, there's this here. Godfrey's lawsuit filed under the New York Child Victim Act alleged that she was forced to have several, there's the word here, encounter with Andrew in the early 2000s. There's New York Times here. Prince Andrew settled sexual abuse lawsuit with Virginia Godfrey. Okay, civil. Okay, Prince Andrew settled U.S. civil sex assault. Okay, Prince Andrew settled civil assault brought against him in the U.S. by Virginia Godfrey. But anyway, I'm not a lawyer to know all of that, but I know I cover it. It has to do with New York. I don't think. Let me see. Let me leave that alone. You could. I don't know. Should I put that? What about New York? Let me leave that alone. Oh, I sent it. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Alright, so I need to do another recording for PYTE. Alright, so that's it. Thank you for watching.